Okay, there we go. Microphone wasn't working for a second there. I don't know what was going on. Good morning. I had to sneeze. Hold on. Woo! Excuse me. Good morning, Timbo. Coper, Predator in the house. What up? Today is probably going to be wild, if I had to guess. At least this morning. Probably going to be best to be very careful, I would imagine. So that's going to be my plan, sort of. Is to be very careful. We have Trump speaking at 10 a.m. You see that 8:30. The 8:30 did nothing. We do have a 1 p.m. bond auction, 30-year bond auction. That should move the market a little bit. But jobless claims today did nothing. Not a thing. I think the market's going to be waiting on Trump. Let me make sure I got the levels marked out. 59.11. 57.11, 57.20, 57.35. All right. Dipped to 84, 67 to 73, below 98. All right. Basically kind of bullish today. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked to see some of this ran maybe at open and then we go up. We'll see. Big range overnight, 400 points. So sometimes that means trash for the New York session. I do think we're going to have volatility today. I think we're going to have huge volatility. Huge volatility. Huge. 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 All right, we got everything set up here. We are ready to rumble. We'll see what happens. CC, I usually use like, on an eval, I'm going to use 20 points. On funded, on a mini, I'm using 10. On funded, on 4 micros, I use 30. So it really depends on the setup, right? If I'm taking an inversion play that has less than, that a 10-point stop is adequate on, I'll go for 10. If I'm taking one that it needs a larger stop, I'll go with the micros. Just depends. Good morning, Irion. Francis in the house. Good morning. So it really just depends. All right, let's see here. um, what up, Claudia? Morning, Suhal. How'd you guys do overnight? Everybody end up green? Looks like that 136 level got smashed like we were talking about. I ended the stream at 9:30. We came close to that 136. It did pull back into the 60s, but then it just ripped higher. Ripped higher. So it did kind of pull back into 50% of this range. We kind of talked about that before I left. Right to the 618. And then boom. Right back up. Same sort of idea today, right? Same sort of idea for me. Looking for kind of like push lower to just go higher type deal. Oh, you're in Spain. It's 3:20. Nice. That is late in the day. 136 is news low too. Yeah. Down 1,500. Oof, that sucks. You're in that spot where you question everything. Yeah, Trev. Yeah, I'm on NQ every day, Cover. Sometimes I trade the old yes, but not usually, not typically. Goodness, sorry I keep coughing in you guys' ear. I'll try to make sure I mute the mic from now on. Closing above the 50 EMA here on the 1 minute. All right, let's see what we get. Yes, fighting its way above the VWAP. A good setup, Suhao. I mean, you have a couple different scenarios, really, that could play out. I mean, this kind of here. Sweep of this low, little recovery. And to go, you know, maybe. Something like that would be ideal. But what you have to understand is we have Trump speaking at 10. And our, you know, a pretty big news event at 10 a.m. today with Trump. So really hard to predict anything right now. The market is going to be very unpredictable until 10 a.m. And maybe once it calms down after that, we can kind of get a little more ideas to what might happen. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. We'll probably be waiting on Trump. We might take a couple of momentum trades on an eval only, but we're not going to do anything crazy on our funded accounts. We are up $2,000 basically on that eval that we were trading last night. Here are the accounts you guys can see. There's the accidental trade on the Bulenox account last night. But this is what we're working with as far as accounts go. We got a couple of evals that reset there on Bulenox. Our funded accounts are up about $1,700 on those 5. The other ones are brand new. They're up a couple of hundred. And then, yeah, we're in drawdown on our funded, this funded account from Tradeify right here. We're in drawdown. I hit the daily loss limit on it on day 1. So I think, isn't that the funded account? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that's what we're working with. We'll see how she goes today. We'll see how she goes. Yeah, the tariff agreement. Yeah. It's going to be tough to, like, I really think before then, you know, maybe there'll be a setup or two that is worthy of an eval, but, you know. Otherwise, you just have to wait. What up, Tech T? Tech T in the house. And kind of for Mancini, I mean, like I said, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That's not really what I wanted to do. Anyways, Mancini's information, basically just looking for failed breakdown of levels, right? These are the levels. The 50 obviously is the key level to defend here. But any of these levels, kind of a failed breakdown, kind of like you had here, is what you're looking for, just for a continuation higher. I accidentally put that up there, didn't want to. There we go. Got it back where it goes. We did also hit daily payout yesterday on our Take Profit Pro account. This is one that I had activated yesterday, so I made $17.70 in that. We did blow a Take Profit Pro account yesterday, the one that I was down 1,000 on. I think when I ended stream, I did end up smoking that account. Full transparency there, letting you guys know we did end up smoking that account. There we go. Coach Fred, good morning. Good morning, trading journey in the 40s. Is it good to take a trade once market opens? Sure, if you find one. Trump's the biggest news. He is. Anyone grab the jobless claims dump? You got 20 plus points. I did participate in that. That's how I made the 2,000. I was up $200. We grabbed like $1,700 on that dump. So a little pullback here. So still just kind of waiting. We got a couple minutes here until the market opens. And we'll see what happens. Place your bets. Sorry, I'm reading this email. All right, I didn't know what that means. You're covering short scalps? Let's go. Nice job. All right. Let's get ready. Sit up in our seat here and get ready for the action. Get ready for the action here. See what she does. One minute and a few seconds until open. All right, here we go. Feels like we are going to sweep these lows down here, 124. That's kind of the London low there, 2:30 a.m. low. Yeah, 2:30 a.m. low there. So maybe we get a long out of that area. We'll see. Could still sweep down to that low down there at 060 as well. So we'll just kind of see. See if we want to dump here at open. What up, Rob? Good morning. Good morning. All right, here we go, guys. 36 seconds to see what the market wants to do. Let's see what she wants to do. Feels like we just sell down, but we'll lose the VWAP, probably run through that 124 pretty quickly there. ES already below the VWAP. So here comes open. Let's see what she does. There's the open. Right there at the 150. Do we hold the VWAP here or not? I don't. My lean is probably not, but pretty good little rip off the VWAP though. Let's see if she holds here and moves lower. It's kind of my lean, but we might get a Judas swing up first. We'll see. $124. Lose the VWAP here, we move pretty quickly lower, but ES back to the VWAP. If it pops it, we might go higher. Just kind of the line in the sand here. The line in the sand. Being ultra aggressive here, I did jump in short over here on this eval. I think we run the 124 level quickly here. See if we get this push down there. Could probably go ahead and go break even, but I mean, it might have taken it on the NQ there. Actually, I'm on the NQ. I should have left it there. Yeah, it cost myself a couple of points. That's all right. Cost myself a couple of points there. Nice little push down, though. Clean little $500 move. So we got that push lower there. Ran the London low. ES at the 84 level. It's a nice little 25-point winner there. Like I think I took it off. Yeah, I cost myself 10 points there. Should have been a 35-point winner. Nothing on 30 seconds. It might rip down into the 60 level here. I have no way of knowing that with the ES approaching that support level at 84, so I just took my profit there. I think that's the safe area to take profit. 980 gap fill. Yeah, I do have that marked out as well. If it wants it. I got 950. I don't know, but I did mark it out on the 15-minute. Might be a little different on the 1 minute. I marked it out on the 15, so let me move it. You are correct. Actually 956 is where I have it at. 956. Potentially if it wants that new day opening gap down there. Good morning, Robert. So I'm going to be careful here, guys. Like I said, no need to be too aggressive. You can, you know, be a little more aggressive on an eval here, but I kind of got short on that pushback up. The ES touched the VWAP there. I was thinking the ES holds the VWAP and pushes us lower. And that's what happened there. I was risking about 12 points on that trade. Realistically. So let's kind of see what happens here. Let's wait. Again, we got Trump at 10 a.m. So Trump at 10 a.m. So we'll see if the market wants to wait until then or what it does. All right, we're just holding on here, just waiting. We're just waiting, just waiting. He is holding that 84 level strong there. He is holding above the 84 there. We do have a bullish SMT here as well right now. Considering just jumping in long here, to be honest. See if this SMT holds. You don't have to have that big of a stop here, really. And we could target all the way up here. I'm going to do it. So about a 25-point stop here, but we really can target. I mean, I could target all the way up here. Doesn't really matter where you target, right? The low doesn't hold, it's going to probably just go down. So I'm just going to put my stop in there and see if the low holds. If it doesn't hold, we just get stopped. It doesn't look like it's going to hold. Yes, just made the low. Yeah, we give it the old college try there. It's all you can do. It's all you can do. What up on hell? Kamar. News low is holding EQ down, yeah. I mean, yes, just lost the 84 there. If we get a retest of the 120s, I may short it. Why not? We might short it. It looks like we're going to go to that 060 area. What time is it? 9:39. Morning, Edward. I don't really want to short here, but I do think it goes. Push back into 110, 115. We might could take the short there. All right, we're in there. We lose the 90, we get an elevator into the 60. 90 is the line in the sand here. If we lose the 90, we elevate her to the 60. In my opinion. But we got to lose the 90 to do it. Oh, goodness. This is going to fail too. ES trying to recover that 84. If it recovers the 84, we'll be in trouble here. Good morning. How goes the schizophrenic markets? Yeah, kind of crazy. What up, future trader? All right, ES retested that 84 level, rejecting it now. That's what I wanted to see. Want to see it keep pushing lower here. I'm going to save a few bucks. I'm going to save a few bucks. I'm going to save a few bucks there. Yes, recovered the 84 there. Let's see if it rips high. Let's see if it rips higher. We don't have a lot of drawdown here. This could hit the daily loss limit. It could. And it did. Fun. Man, I keep doing that on this same eval. Daily loss limit, then I work it back, then I hit the daily loss limit again. I don't know why I do that. Chopping around here. Full port, says Pine Tree. We're trying Pine Tree. All right, we're going to try it again. I'm just going to tuck my stop up right there. Risk a little 13 points. I'm being aggressive here. Probably more aggressive than I need to be, but that's okay. Fiasco, we're down on one, $1,200. We're up on one, well, $500 before this trade. Gonna stop to break even once it hits here. but risking about 13 points on this trade. Look for it to maybe blast up. We'll see. There's 945. Unable to go. Again, that's why I say, you wait, right? You wait. If you want the best entries, the cleanest price, you wait. We're being a little bit of aggressive, showing a little aggression on these evals, which is fine. I mean, that's what evals are for. Excuse me. It either goes or it doesn't, right? She no go Keegan. She got me. No, I don't, Tin Can. I don't even have Rhythmic Trader Pro open. I'm using Quan Tower. You can trade as many rhythmic props as you want on Quan Tower at the same time. And then I also have Ninja connected as well. And I have what I got? 4 prop firms connected right now, I think. I got Apex Trade of 8, Bulenox Rhythmic, Take Private Trader Trade of 8, Tradeify Trade of 8. All connected at once and copy across all of them using Replicanto. Replicanto. Maxie said, I will bark. I guess I could have put my stop at the low there, but I don't know. I don't want to risk that many points. Oh, is that we just printed an inside bar on the 5-minute. I just noticed it. It seemed like it wants to go lower here. Hmm. 35-point stop. It is free Tin Can, but if you want to trade multiple props, it is not free for that. You had to pay $30 for the advanced features in order to do that. $30 for the advanced features. Assume it's not hard to set up. No, you can also watch my trade copier video for Quan Tower Tin Can. It kind of shows it on there. I'm going to jump in here for the run through 60. Got a bearish Harami there. I'm going to take that, or the inside bar on the 5-minute. Not bearish Harami. Inside bar on the 5-minute, break into the downside. We lose the 90 here, we should see a pretty big candle. I think I'm going to target that new day opening gap down there. We'll see. Yeah, I'll post the link for you, Tin Can, in just a bit. Give me a few minutes. Let me get out of this trade first. Where's your stop need to be here? 25. I don't know if I should take this at 60 or not. There's the link. ES is at 73, which is a little the next level down for support. New day opening gap down there at the 46 area. Max is saying something. He's saying, "Ooh, I like it. Hold that trade, Dad. Do not sell." 43.50 target. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good target. I threw it down at the new day opening gap at the 956 level. I don't know if it gets there. I should just take it at the 60. I really don't know. I might just take it down here. What happened? Is it going to leave that? Those lows. Resistance at 62, yeah. Kind of one-ticked me there. And that really one-ticked me and then just ripped all the way back up. That's rude. Well, it didn't really one-tick me because I didn't have the take profit there. I was considering taking profit there, but I'm considering adding here, to be honest, but all right, I added there. Hopefully it don't come back to cost me. We do have 6 minutes until the Trump speech here. So it'd be nice if it comes down there and cleans these lows up. Just need one more sweep lower here. All right, just trying to keep my hand off the mouse here. Gives me a temptation to close. I get the feeling we're going to get a nice big sweeping candle here in a moment. Decide what you want to do here. Maxie had a little... Oh, request a payout. Congratulations, Joseph. Yeah, you should hear from them before the weekend, I would imagine. Well, this might get us in trouble here. Let's see. What up, Lazy? This is ridiculous. All right. Well, I guess I should have maybe taken profit the first push down. Back to the whole number there, 100. Yeah, we got that news in 3 minutes, so looks like we might get stopped out here. Or the daily loss limit will be hit. Actually, it won't even make it to our stop. We'll hit the daily loss limit before then. Need a push down. And yeah, it's going to suck, but it is what it is. We accept the risk when we take the trade, right? And daily loss limit is coming up very quickly here. Probably going to stop me out for the daily loss limit and then rip lower. That's a good rejection. All right, there's the close below. Let's see if this pushes on through there. We got 48 seconds till top of the hour. Hold through, Trumpy. Yeah, Joseph, I could get wrecked. I mean, I could get wrecked either way. Could get wrecked either way. Ten seconds. So there's 10 o'clock. Top of the hour. If we get back below this low here, I'm gonna reduce my risk on one of these. Actually, oh well, we didn't make it. Looks like it's gonna be a stop out. This thing is just chopping back and forth. I'm going to leave my stops where they were. It's not like it's going to make that big a deal. I mean, that big of a difference. We're going to hit the daily loss limit if it pushes up either way. You can room. You can. I mean, I don't really recommend it, but yeah, I was going to move one to break even right there below that wick. And I mean, we're like 1 or 2 points away from it. I don't know. 1 point. It might full time, methodically. It could be a methodical elimination of methodical. Looks like that's what it's going to be. It was just giving us a chance to get out right there. It was like, get out while you can. All right, there's the stop. It's supposed to be 10 a.m. But, you know, it's never like exact. Woo. Is the new shot going? I don't think so, Room. I think he just hasn't talked yet. He hasn't said anything. You see, it's going to shoot me in the tick and probably come down here and run these lows. But let's see. I feel like I mismanaged that trade. I didn't take profit on the first push down. And then we added, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, right? So didn't take profit here. I mean, you're up 33 points. You got to kind of at least go break even or take something. You hate big Trump pumps, and I cannot lie. Well, you got to make a decision, I guess. It's one or the other. He has a position. He might. He might. I don't know. I didn't even see we printed another inside bar on the 5-minute and we broke out to the upside. I just noticed it. If he's short, he will say China or something like that, right? He knows one word about tariffs and it's catastrophic. It could be. It could be. Look at there, guys. I told you I was going to do it. I knew it. Price goes one tick from your target, but reverses and go until below it. Yeah. Look at this thing goes. It is going. It's all right. You know, it hurts my feelers. It hurts my feelers that that happened, but that's why the adding was not so smart. Oh, the other day you said it was free. Well, I paid for the advanced features to use multiple props, but yeah, it is free. It is free though. All right. Is this thing going to push through the 60s here, or is it going to just mess around? Probably just mess around until Trump comes on. Oh, one-time fee, John? Yeah. You can't hedge unfunded, but you can take a long eval. Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly, Tin Can. One prop at a time. We are all still waiting. Yeah. Uh, there we go. Finally pushing. Come on, sweep the 60. There we go. Well, I did jump in there on my Take Profit Pro account. Boom, $500. So we hit the daily loss on the other two, but hit the death candle there for $500. Nice little reaction off that level too. He's late. You'll quit trading if I don't make it in the next 2 to 3 months. Been since 7 years. Well, Lazy, if you've been doing it for 7 years, you really no, I don't have a link room. Um, you should probably have like an idea of what you're doing, right? You should have a feeling or an idea of what you're doing, right or wrong. And what I would kind of suggest, one of the things that helps me, shut yourself off from everybody else. That means no live streams, no, don't discuss trading with your friends. Maybe have one person that's kind of like a trading buddy that maybe you trade similar to, and you get feedback from them. But realistically, it's not necessarily a strategy, and that's what a lot of people misunderstand about trading. It's not really a strategy that makes it or breaks it. It's all psychological, right? That's all it is. It's all psychological. You can be profitable with a 35% win rate if your risk to reward is correct. So, you thought you finally got it, was killing it, but then as soon as Trump came in the house, it started to lose hope again. Everything works against me. You know, the market's been a little different since Trump came in. You got to adjust. So, yeah, risk management and psychological. Yeah, exactly. So what happens is when you take a loss, and I talk about this in one of my recap videos, when you take a loss, mentally, your first thought is, let me get the loss back. And most of the time what that does is it means that you're going to take the very next play, no matter how good it is. So a good thing to do is if you take a loss and you feel like you want to get the loss back, walk away from the chart for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then come back and look for your next setup. Because you end up taking a much worse setup after a loss than you would normally, probably. So at least that's what I find myself doing, and I feel like that probably is pretty common, right? So it's working crazy good consistently, so I have to build a new system from ground zero. Yeah, just fine. Just find something that works for you, and what works for you is what works for someone else is not necessarily going to work for you, and so on and so forth. Look at this thing go, guys. It does look like we're going to fill the gap. It looks like ES is going to work its way all the way back to 5650. Exactly, full time. Yeah, you just gotta do it. 56.98 failure was triggered down. 50 below here and could sell hard under that. 84 reclaim. We gotta hold 50. All gap fill and then probably bull. Yeah. Yeah, lazy. I mean, you can. I mean, you'll get to payouts. It's just like don't focus on payouts. I mean, that's the thing. Looks like we're going to pull back here into the 950s. Yeah, markets do change. That's the reason why I backtest. I don't, I backtest deep. I go, when I'm backtesting a strategy, I do look at what its recent performance is, but I also backtest into last year, 8 months ago, 10 months ago to see if that strategy worked 8 or 10 months ago. And, it's important to know if it's working now because most of the time that's like some sort of mechanical strategy or something like that I use for that. But market's changed so much. Kane is struggling. Yeah. Be open to trading anything. Yeah, that's true too. Full time. It's probably good. Good point. Eight-point gap here. 30-second gap's a little larger. I would kind of expect that to hold, continue to push us down. It'd be a little scary if it doesn't hold here. Sorry, I was trying to mute the mic there. I was trying to mute it so you guys didn't have to hear me hawk up a lung over here. All the yelling at the baseball games like makes my throat so scratchy. Oh, it definitely gets hard, no doubt. What up, Mansoor? It's been 1 year since I started learning to trade. Can easily pass the demo account, but don't know why I fell when trading a funded account. So basically, Mansoor, it's a process, right? So you struggle to get funded. You blow evals. Then you stop blowing evals and you get funded, and you struggle to get to payout. You struggle to keep the PA accounts. It's just a process. Over time, what happened with the evals will now start happening with the funded accounts. You'll no longer struggle with the PA accounts, and you'll start getting consistent payout. You'll get one payout. You'll get two payouts. You'll get three payouts. And then you'll just continue on to progress. And eventually you should improve enough to where the payouts are very consistent. Francis, the pop-ups, we talked about them yesterday. You got to go into the settings. First step, go into the settings. Confirmation and warnings, make sure all these are unchecked. Okay? All those are unchecked. I don't want that. Control center, nope, general. Yeah, I think all those have to be unchecked in the settings. And then you got to click on the little message icon and turn the sleep on that. On the message icon. Turn the sleep on there. On the message icon. Your P accounts are now at 110 trading days. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah, try that, Francis. See if it does it. I think there was one more spot you have to turn something off if you have to, but. Pushing back up here 65. See if it wants to go. Pulling back there off the 71 level. Try a little long here. And come on, rip it. Stop to break even is going to be back above that wick there at 72. Stop to break even. I'm going break even now. I don't trust it. Supposed to wait for it to get back above that wick, but I'm not in love with it there at this point. I'm going to wait. Might go. So stop to break even would be now would be back above that wick. Real true order full time and depth of market. Nice. ICT concepts. Order flow. Trump is talking. He's talking now. I don't know. I think this probably works, but so stop to break even will be back above that 72. Boom, boom, boom. Thanks for responding. Is there any specific indicator that I can focus on because I'm using order flow, break and retest, 921 and 55? I don't know. You could use any of those. You got to have to kind of decide for yourself, Mansoor. I like the 50 touch. There's the stop to break even. I like the 50 EMA. Like the first touch off the 50 after a cross. You can see like that one right there. Beautiful. Of course, I got out and now it rips. You dirtiness. Did I just miss the cleanest move down? Yeah, probably. All right, there we go. I would have hit the profit target there, but yeah, is what it is. You see that 50 touch right there. Look at that 50 touch. Boom, big rejection. 17 points immediately. That is technically the second touch. I can find if Trump is still on there. Let's see if Trump's live, if I can find it. Is Trump live? He's not live yet, is he? Oh, okay, I was going to say, because I don't see him on any of the networks yet. Or is he live? Yeah, I see that in 10:30, but I got it pulled up, so we'll see. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. I got it pulled up over here so I'll know when it actually starts. Some volatility has definitely came in, though. So be careful. Well, if it's 10:30 now, we got 5 more minutes. Just printed an inside bar on the 5-minute. Another one. Couple inside bars this morning. New 5-minute candle here. Just kind of waiting. I do feel like this goes, but Donnie hasn't started talking. Yeah. Pop that 50, you probably get a pretty good sized candle. We pop the 90 here. I think we run into like the 105 area pretty quickly. If we clear that 90, we got that wick sitting up there. Just got to pop the 90, get above that 50 EMA. Should be able to go. Let's see here. There's the push into the 90. Can we get above that 50 and go there? So above 90 here, I think we can take off. If we get above that 50 EMA there, we should be able to go. If we pop that 50 EMA, I think we go. All right, there we go. Did jump in. Might get stopped out. Yeah. I tried it. You'll see, watch. It's probably going to go without me now. I thought that might just blast off right there. Just didn't do it. Stop me out, break even. Now it's pulling back. Probably smart just to wait. I'm over here trying to push the button. There's no real point in it, right? It can be stopped out so easy. Head and shoulders on gold. Hey, let's go, Everton Lacerda. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Man, I feel like we're just going to blast off. Well, we may not. Initial balance set. We need 35 more subs. Close. Close. All right, let's see if we can push here. Get back above that whole number there. Hopefully we can go. Still just hanging out at that 90 area. Pulling back down to the 85s. You want to see this thing just get above 90. Man, it's just... I don't know. You would think that thing gets back above 90, it just rips, but it's just not doing it. It's holding up right there at the hold number. All right, 84, pulling back. All right, get above 100 here and go. You just get above that wick there, I think we can get some expansion. All right, now we're above that wick. Let's see if we get that run into 138. Those equal highs. Come on. Rip it. This is a trailing account, so I'm not going to, until it's locked out, so I'm going to lock in some. The whole number, basically. I'm going to go like 5 points behind price here. So at 110, I'm going to go 105. All right, stop me out. Took a little 10-point scalp. Why not? Why not? I couldn't leave it at break even. Like, that's an intraday trailing until you hit the until you hit it. So I didn't want to. I didn't even notice the ES was at the VWAP there. I probably should have given it a little more room there since ES is the VWAP. This is going to pop into the 138 at least. Got that 5-minute imbalance at the 138. Equal highs. A lot of things going on up there. So it'll go without me, I'm sure. 25 more points. What would that have been? Well, we got stopped at 105. So actually it would have been 30 more points. 33. Extra 700. Yeah, it would have been close to locking me out there on my daily, but that's all right. That's all right. No Trump yet. I got it pulled up. I don't see it yet. Maybe it's no big deal. I don't know. Yeah, I got Trump pulled up. I don't see it yet. I don't know. All the way back to the 90 there. What in the world is going on here? Pretty big rejection off the VWAP there, 85 area. Back to a little short-term 1 minute trend line here. Breaking through there. Not closing below though. ES hit the 73s, which is a level of support. Kind of holding up there. Yes, bounced off the 73. We're going to put in a higher low here, kind of hold this 1 minute uptrend and go. Is Trump going to speak? Oh. Still pushing down here. ES about to retest that 73 again. Next level of support there, 67. Yeah, he's not talking. They're just showing the White House for now. Just showing a picture of the White House. Financial just reporting 10% tariffs on Range Rovers. What the F is that announcement? I don't know. I guess for you Range Rover buyers. Me personally, I'm a Toyota Camry man. Testing that 1 minute trend line again. I mean, this really wouldn't be anything for this to run back down to the 20,000s here. Let's see if this thing, is it going to sell down? What's it going to do? I don't know. ES holding up there, 673. Ripping right back up here. Let's go, celebrity. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sitting here because, like, it's just not much to do, right? I mean, it's just not much to do here. Maxie's saying something. I don't know. Anybody, you got dog translation? Translation? Anybody know what he's saying? Long? Short? I don't know. Short looks like. Maybe. El Perro translation. Sideways Day, yeah. Play the Stock Tiger Robo video. I haven't seen it. Let me see. Let me message Pine Tree. Tell him to send it to me. Let's see. Pine Tree. What's going on here? All right, I just DM'd him. We'll see. He might have it on his channel. Trump said, say something interesting to get the market moving. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Andy. Gold likes Trump, too. Is gold pumping? Oh, what did I do with gold? Oh, it's over here. It's disconnected, though. It's on my Bulenox connection. That's why. Still nothing. All right, the break of the 1 minute is now paying. Kind of bouncing off that 50 level there. Yes, recovering the 73. All right, I'm going to stab long here. Stabbing long. Gonna go stop to break even at that wick up there. Might just wreck me. We'll see. Got a pretty good momentum candle there. That's why I was like, I'll just jump in, take it. But might not work. Nope. Stopped out. Room's long. Darn it. I knew I should have been short. I should have waited. I should have been short if I knew room was long. Oh. You're out at the bottom. is the 30 points? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, he's supposed to have been live. What? Anybody got any idea why it's like? Why is it taking so long? Anybody know? Yeah, I don't know. Yes, pulling back there 56.70. Green 300 across the board. Let's go. Nice job. I gave back $300 or $400 on my profit there. Oh man, this is so boring, guys. This is terrible. This is very, very boring. $46 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Just grinding lower here. Broke the structure on the 1 minute. Ugh. Yeah. This is so boring, guys. This is just oh. They're just laughing over here. Yeah, Andy, I'm being patient. Yeah, they're waiting, Suhao. Suhao. I still don't see him on. Is he talking? He's talking now? I don't see him. Okay, there he is. There he is. We get back above that 90. I expect a rip into that 138. Would like to see that push through there. We'll see. Trump's talking Celebrity Watch. $22.60. Listening to him right now. I'm just reading a prepared statement right now. Exactly. There's a pullback. A little bit of an initial balance push lower here. Gonna get the gap fill down there at the 50s. Just tested 20,000 there. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, Nacho, it's going down. Quick 10 points. Let's go. Looks like it's going straight to the new day opening gap. Just watching it. Initial balance retest there. Dang it, missed it. I missed it. Quick 20 points off that. I completely missed it. That initial balance retest there. So hard to take this here. It really is. Yes, back above initial balance. I got small risk on this with 4 micros. I figured I'd try it. The shorts got saved. Maxie's barking. I don't know if he... What's he know? Yes, back to the 67 there. If we get a failed breakdown of the 67 here, we'll see. this is just... You got that? Alrighty. There's a little dumpage. What is this thing going to do here? There we go, pushing lower. Pushing lower, right back to that 20K level there. Just watching here to see what happens at this 20K level. We hold the 20,000. We'll push back up into the 30 level here. Don't know if it's going to hold this 20 level or not. All right, well, pushing back up into the 20 there, 25s, there she goes, 30. Not much going on here, guys. We're just, it did hold that 20,000 level. Do we get a pop here or not? $35s, pushing again. ES reclaiming the 67 there. Kind of watching here to try to get a feel for what happened. Yeah, they're still talking, so. Yeah, we'll see full time. I don't know. That move off the 20K was good. Twas good. YM pushing. We're waiting here, guys. I mean, sorry, it's kind of boring, but it's not much to do, really. Like, just trying to see. Yes, back to the 73. Let's see. Holding up here at the 20,060. Big rip off the, well, big 60 points off that 20K level. We'll see. Yes, reclaiming the 73 here. Yeah, you could still long before that, Frank, but it's up to you. 84 to see the maximum upside is what he's saying. Yes, pulling back there, retesting that 73. Let's see if it holds. I'm just watching. This is just, you know, seeing kind of what happens. They're kind of holding up here at the 60 ES right there at the 73 level. Considering a long here. Huh?
I don't do very good when it comes to trading minis because I see such a large red number.
Yeah. Kind of bull flagging here a little bit. Market really just holding up here. Now come questions. I can't hear what she's asking. $88. Break even stop's going to be the 88. It's awfully close.
Is it a funded trade?
Huh?
A funded?
Yeah.
What is it? Like a 5-minute breakout?
It's inverse. All right, there's stop to break even. God dang it. You gotta be kidding me. Couldn't get the stop in. All right, well, in that case, it might work out for us. Go. 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 Maxie's barking. Ah. Same result. That sucks. Looking for the run there, but I still think it goes is the problem, but yeah.
What was that last time he called out?
All right. Well, pulling back there to the 80 again. Is he still alive? Oh, he is.
No, so I had to check my mortgage payment because my mortgage company sold my mortgage to another lender. And I was making sure they updated my mortgage so they had the mortgage till June 1st.
All right, let's see if this thing can get to the 90 here and go. I jump back in here, guys. I'm on a mini this time. This could wreck me, but I think the push into the 110 makes a lot of sense. But it still could stop me out first. If we get to the 100, I'm going to go break even. I'm going to try to be a little more patient on this. Come on. I didn't even notice the ES is at the frickin' VWAP there almost. Come on, pop it. Go. Go. Come on, pop it. Come on, pop it here. Get above the 100 and go. Come on. Go. All right, I'm taking it. Just going to take it right there. Yeah, I think it's going to go. Target's 110. I was looking for the rip it. Just didn't get it. We got a lot of beef. Oh, man. I wanted it to go. It's going to pop, guys. There it goes. I knew it was going. That 138 level, I automatically know that 138 is going to get hit. And you know, of course, it's going to do it now. As soon as I close it. That's the reason why I was long in there, because I know that's going to get hit. I freaking just know it's going to get hit. And it just goes without me. As soon as I close it. Like, what is it? Was that 20 seconds after I close it? It runs it? Come on. Come on. So we did take, we took a loss earlier. I tried to scalp a short earlier. So we are down $38, $30. I'm going to consider that break even, obviously. For some reason, yeah. For some reason, that one is down 69. We'll consider that break even. That's annoying, though. Very annoying. If it hit the 110, we would have been up, you know, what? I think I killed it at like 100, so we've been up maybe $150, $170. The market spazzes when he says something with China. Yeah, we know that. That 138 has equal highs. I mean, like, I know it's going there. We haven't marked out for a reason. The thing is, like, as soon as this closed, the problem is the close was so high that the push above closes and then it, like, stops you out break even though, like, you know, this is the draw. You're like, well, why go break even? Well, because that's the model, right? That's the model. That's the process. So I feel lucky to be break even, to be honest. I feel lucky to be break even. So not going to complain about it. $30. Not a big deal. We were down like $300 there after that first loss. I took it with the 4 micros short. And then we took the other long that you guys saw that we got stop break even. And then we took that one to kind of get back. So guys, I think I'm going to call it here. I just don't think that this market's even worth trading at this point. Like, it's really, really tough. And I don't want to, I feel myself wanting to force something. You know what I'm saying? I feel myself wanting to force a trade. And in fact, I just forced that trade. Let's be honest. Was that really a setup there? No, it wasn't. Now, to be fair, I did put the stop where it needed to be. It needed to be at 81. So I did put it where it needed to be. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I will be back for the power hour session. And we'll probably do another nighttime stream tonight again, maybe 7 p.m. if you guys want to join me for that. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll see you guys this afternoon. Thank you for watching.